Hi, I'm Alex from Montreal, Canada. I decided to start this video after Christmas on the day of the deadline to make things a little bit more interesting and to show that we learned something from the principles of the book. So even though I won't get any early submission bonus points, this is my own little challenge. So earlier in April, I sent him an email thanking him for the changes I made in my life following the 4-hour work week. At the time, I was a sales rep at the Fortune 500 company, and I was able to use the book's principle, especially Pareto's law, in order to maximize my time and increase my sales results. I was even offered an amazing promotion working in the biggest national account in Toronto. I decided to turn down that offer and take a leap of faith into the unknown. In the email I sent him, I mentioned some of the plans I had for the future. This video will show you concretely what I did, what principles from the books I use, and how to travel and be treated like a millionaire and a rock star anywhere you go in the world. First thing I did was to launch Allium Global Ventures with social entrepreneur William Strachan from British Columbia. We used the book's principle to make a small business look big right from the start. First thing I did was to register the domain name allium.ca. Then we got the 888 numbers from Ring Central, which forwards any call we get to either one of our cell phone anywhere we are in the world. We get a personal assistant from Get Friday. First task was to gather a list of mining equipment companies in Canada, and then I designed a slick looking business card with my friend who's a graphic designer. My partner and I were both chosen to represent Canada on a trade mission to Ecuador and Panama in August. We had to raise sponsorship money, and each delegate was responsible to represent various sectors of the Canadian economy. In Ecuador, we had amended by construction group ACON to analyze the corporate social responsibility practices in building the new Quito International Airport. We were also flown far into the Amazonian jungle to do the same in mining projects by Kinross and Ecocorrientes. We were shown every aspect of those projects and stayed in the mining camps. We also had meetings with various secretaries of state, including mining and oil, and had a reception organized by the Canadian Embassy where we could network with powerful business people and diplomats. One guy from Winnipeg told us that he lost more than $1 billion this year alone because of government regulations against his project. In Panama, we also went to many networking events organized by banks and the Chamber of Commerce. I had lunch with billionaire Herman Byrne, the biggest real estate developer in Panama. I became friends with Frank Tedman, the biggest coffee baron, and Tom O'Shaughnessy, a Canadian who lives in Panama but does business in Asia and Africa through outsourcing. We also went to a children's hospital to give them some gifts. At the end of the mission, William and I decided to extend our trip 10 more days in order to strengthen the relationships we made with the people we met in Panama, which proved to be extremely valuable. After the trade mission, I left my job and I decided to take on one of Tim's advice and go 5 weeks to Argentina with my good friend Maxime Bragoli. I set up meetings with the Chamber of Commerce before I left, and we had the chance to meet Canadian Ambassador and the Secretary of Environment for Argentina. I then set up meetings with lawyers and business people that we met at the networking event at the embassy. We were offered a wide range of opportunities, including a $50 million real estate project in Mendoza and 2 developments for a large hotel chain in Santiago and Bariloche. In Mendoza, we had an accounting firm working for us for free through contacts and which set up meetings for us with Wineyard, where we had private tours and tasting with the owners. One tool that really helped us along the way was social networking. I use the usual Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, but the one that was the most useful was A Small World, which is a private, invitation-only network for successful people around the world. They have a geolocator option, and I use it to attend private parties and networking events with cool people. In Buenos Aires, I also had the chance to be in the entourage of the rock group Los 33, with singer Victor Guliao, a good friend of mine who I met in Panama and is a deputy and works in foreign affairs. He was launching his new CD in Buenos Aires, so we actually did live like rockstar for a full week. So this is just the beginning, and looking in the future, I have many more projects that I'd like to achieve. First off is to co-produce and co-star in a TV or web-based reality show. Also, I'm currently making a music video for Los 33 and I would love to bring them to North America. Furthermore, I'd like to set up an investment fund to invest in the various projects I find when I travel around the world. Winning the plane tickets would certainly help me achieve these objectives, but more importantly, help me achieve another goal, which is to travel around the world to find the best fine food products that I could import to my family health food supermarket, Avro. Also, I'd like to meet up anywhere in the world with him to share my favorite Malbec, a 2003 Catena Alta from Catena Zapata. On this note, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Bonne Année y Felices Fiesta, and looking forward to hear all about your stories and learning from your experiences.